Most human beings live inside of a pretty narrow and constricted idea of what's possible. If you find yourself in relationships that are in a rut, if you notice that your network is constantly keeping you within a kind of environment that's safe, that's reasonable, get outside of those conversations. Find yourself in environments that call you forward. Surround yourself with human beings that ask you to dream bigger. Expand your capacity for good. You know, the idea of imagination, curiosity, and wonder is very frequently lost pretty early on in our lives. I recently was working with a client, and I asked them to describe to me that which they most deeply desire, not to describe to me what they think is possible, but to actually open the aperture of their awareness and consider what they really want if they didn't have to figure out how to make it all happen. So very often we limit our idea of what's possible based on what we already know. Set aside the limitations, the restriction, the congestion of your current paradigm, your existing reality. When you and I move on the planet, constantly restricting and limiting ourselves around what's possible, we narrow our view, we limit our creativity, and we actually become resistant to new opportunities, new possibilities. Consider that you, in fact, are magnetic. That the intentions, the desires, the possibility, the imagination that you occupy is drawing unto you that which you have in every given moment. You're not here to exist inside of some small, narrow, constricted, fear-based reality. Go beyond what you already know is possible. I'm not suggesting that as a result of that exercise, you will get all that your finite self thinks it needs and wants, but merely the exercise of expanding your capacity to imagine far beyond what you already know draws unto you more and more. I don't mean more stuff. I don't mean more creature comforts. What I mean is that new solutions will emerge. New opportunities will present. You will walk on the planet drawing unto you that which you desire, rather than focusing on this very finite reality and living within a fairly narrow existence. Return to your sense of wonder, imagination, and creativity as a young person, as a child. Pay attention to the little people around you. Allow their sense of make-believe and play to inspire you today, and consider where you are limiting your own capacity.